What if I told you that one of our oldest documents, the Declaration of Independence, something we hold true even to this day, and it's been over 240 years. In its original draft form by Thomas Jefferson said, life, liberty, and the pursuit of property. It did not say the pursuit of happiness. This was later changed. So some would argue it was changed because it was a little sensitive, given the plight of the slaves. The more astute would say that property and happiness were one and the same, because back then property referred to having things. Soldiers were given parcels of land as a reward for service to their country. Even George Washington himself prided himself on having the best colors and the best cloths on his carriages and his uniform. This property, this amassing of things, this keeping up with the Joneses, is something that kind of started in the early times of the colony as a small kindling and became the fire that we have today. Thomas Paine also said in The Crisis, which was read aloud to everyone at Valley Forge during the Revolutionary War, the famous lines, "These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country, but he that stands by it now deserves the love and thanks of men and women." So to sum it up, we have become, for lack of a better term, a selfish society, very individualistic, where long ago, whether it was ties to the European counterparts from whence the early colonials came, or it was just we're in this together type of camaraderie where people looked after each other, they helped each other out. That's kind of fallen by the wayside through the centuries, where we're more into self-indulgence, we're into materialism. We suffer from the innocent bystander bias, where we may see somebody stuck on the side of the road and we'll drive by and our intuition will kick in and say, hey, that person needs help. However, the innocent bias kicks in and we say, well, somebody else will get this one. The same people yell chivalry is dead. However, ironically, the people that yell chivalry is dead are the people that helped kill it. They helped squash it. So I've spent half of my life volunteering in some way, shape, or another. And I wanted to know what makes the volunteer, the person that looks beyond themselves and tries to bring hope to those in despair, that tries to give more of themselves to others than simply to receive, like is the norm here. What makes them tick? Why do they volunteer? So I got in my Jeep and I got on the road searching for these people that are the modern day knights. Chivalry is not dead, but we can bring it back. So I sought out these knights, and in the following months, weeks, days, I found some of these exemplary examples of humanity, and I will now present to you two people you really don't give two shits about riding together in a Jeep. We're going to be talking about volunteerism.